Every little piece of forest that remains in Madagascar is not just important for Madagascar, it's globally important. So we need a major effort over the next few years to make sure that every piece of natural habitat in this country is maintained, protected, and also provides benefits to local communities and to the country as a whole. Rewild is a US-based organization that works in about 80 countries around the world. We have a number of local partners. We look at their capacity and we look at common interests. Are they interested in the same kinds of things we are, the same approaches? So we're not creating our own office here, but we're rather finding those partners that are like-minded, have the same objectives, and those are the ones that we help to support and work together to achieve our goal. Madagascar is perhaps the most unique country in the world in terms of biodiversity. The only country that compares in terms of uniqueness is Australia. And Australia is a continent, and it's much, much bigger than Madagascar. So you have incredible diversity, first of all, because you have a wide diversity of ecosystems. And you have species that occur nowhere else. For instance, the lemurs. Madagascar is also one of the biodiversity hotspots on the planet. Of the 36 biodiversity hotspots that exist, many of us believe that Madagascar is the #1 biodiversity hotspot. If a donor is interested in conservation of biodiversity, they should immediately come to Madagascar because there's very few other countries that can compare. If you want to maintain not just species diversity, but also deep evolutionary lineage, it is here in Madagascar. It's so special. And the combination of its uniqueness and the high level of threat means that we could lose a very significant portion of global biodiversity if we lose what exists in Madagascar. And there is a big risk. I mean, if we don't take the appropriate action now and over the next decade, we could have a major extinction episode here in Madagascar as soon as 2030. We've got 123 protected areas here of different categories at this time. There will be more created in the future. And every one of those protected areas has communities living around it. And through ecotourism, those communities can benefit enormously from the presence of forests, lemurs, and other biodiversity. FAPBM, I think, holds the key to the survival of the protected areas of Madagascar and Madagascar's biodiversity. So to me, FAPBM really has to move as quickly as possible to support as much as possible of the protected areas and the biodiversity that exists in this country, and also the creation of new protected areas. Because in doing that, you will also attract more donors to the foundation. Funding organizations all around the world that have resources should help FAPBM in their efforts and enable them to do much, much more in the future. It's a good investment, and I hope that many organizations will help to support it in the years to come.